Hello, welcome back to the James Ramblin Reviews. In today's video, if you can't tell already, I actually have my TV on. It's got Wonderman in the background because today I'm going to be reviewing for you the new Marvel series Wonderman. It actually came out about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I got around to it recently because you know what, I thought might as well watch it, give it a try, see what it's all about. I mean, I have to be honest, I haven't heard loads about the series, and when I was going into watching it, didn't really know enough about Wonderman, the character itself. So I was like, where's this gonna go? How's this gonna play out and things? And so that is all of that. I'll give you my rating out of 10 at the end of the video as well. But I'll just kind of tell you what it is about. So it's pretty much about this guy. His name is Simon Williams, and he's kind of like this actor that's trying to make a name for himself in Hollywood. So it's not like him becoming a superhero and then he's going out and he's defeating the bad guys, and then it's like episode by episode there is more and more action and things like a normal regular superhero series is all about, right? It's nothing like that. It's more about how he becomes this actor guy and he meets people in each episode and they all do these scenes together, and it's how he becomes the Wonderman. How he becomes Wonderman is how he starts from being an actor and then he turns into Wonderman later on. So that's pretty much what this series is about. So the first thing I will say about the show is it is very, very slow to watch at times. I have to be honest, when I first started watching it, it doesn't truly kick into gear until about halfway through the series. So if you don't really like that kind of slow pace type of series, then probably won't recommend you this series. But I have to say, once it does start to get going a bit better, it kind of gets a bit more interesting. But then when I finished the final episode, I was like, you know what, glad I did give this a try. But I more than anything didn't mind it. I didn't think it was amazing, didn't think it was horrible. I just thought it was fine to watch. It wasn't like one of the greatest pieces of media ever to kind of watch and experience and things like that. I am glad though that it does try to be different from other Marvel series where it's all out action, it's all out this and goes crazy. It's more about this guy that's an actor, and then he progresses through his life, becomes the Wonderman later on. You've also got Trevor Slater in the series. He's actually the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. I didn't mind his performance either. He kind of tries to replicate his performance from Iron Man 3, and that was kind of his whole thing, was how he actually did help Wonderman try to make himself become this big thing in Hollywood throughout the series. But then he also wants to really re-establish the fact that he was the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. You even see scenes where he's dressed up like the Mandarin, like it was all the way back in Iron Man 3 and things. And so overall, I'll probably give this one about, I want to say 6 or a 7 out of 10. I'll have to say, actually I'll probably say about 6.5 out of 10. So because of how it's slow, that's kind of how it drags it down a bit. But I didn't mind it. It gets somewhere in the end, but it's not like really, really good. I thought it was pretty fine for what it was trying to go for here. So that's my review of Wonderman. Let me know how you felt about the series. I did notice that it got 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I didn't think it was that good. I thought, like I said earlier, it was just fine for what it was going for. It did the job, did what it needed to do. So let me know how you felt about Wonderman if you have seen the series. And so that's how I felt about Wonderman. Stay tuned for more reviews like this one, and I'll be back for more reviews on the James Ramblin' Reviews. Bye.